Chilean President Gabriel Boric visited the U.S. Antarctic base Amundsen-Scott on Friday. The base sits on Antarctic ice at approximately 9,300 feet above sea level and is located at 90 degrees south, at the geographic South Pole. The Chilean presidency reported that Boric's trip represented the first trip by a Latin American president to the South Pole. Boric's delegation included government ministers, military authorities, and scientists from the country's Antarctic Institute. There are those who suggest that mineral resources could be exploited in Antarctica or other types of industries could be deregulated. "We, from Chile, an Antarctic country by vocation and excellence, tell them no," Boric said on Saturday after the visit. According to officials, the trip seeks to extend Chile's environmental monitoring of the concentrations of natural and anthropogenic contaminants in the Antarctic continent, with emphasis on black carbon. In addition, it will allow Chile to know in person the management and environmental standards implemented at the Amundsen-Scott base.
Hay quienes insinúan que en la Antártica podrían explotar recursos minerales, por ejemplo, o desregular otro tipo de industrias. Nosotros, desde Chile, país antártico por vocación y excelencia, les decimos que no.
A fire at a food market Saturday in northern China killed at least 8 people and injured 15 others, state media said. The fire at the Liguang market in the city of Zhangjiago broke out midday Saturday and was mostly extinguished by 2 p.m., Xinhua news agency reported, citing a government official in Xiaoxi district where the market is located. The cause of the fire is under investigation, the report said. Such traditional markets are often tightly packed with shoppers seeking prices lower than at supermarket chains. Fire sources can range from gas bottles to charcoal used to roast meat and discarded cigarettes, while aging infrastructure, such as underground gas lines, has also been blamed for fires and explosions. Zhangjiago, located in Hebei province bordering Beijing, hosted events during the 2022 Winter Olympic Games.
哎，这么大的火啊！哎，这。
发传单呀！你看看那发传单，能把命发走啊！其中有那天然气，还有那灯笼都点着呢，咣一下子爆炸了，劈出来的。我能活着出来就够了。看看这火情多严重，烧伤了，肯定有人烧伤了的。对着咱们，对着那个，哎呀。
哎，都烧废了，全成废铁了。消防队还在里边寻找人呢。这全是冰，这玻璃全烧裂了，全炸了。看那玻璃都炸了，3楼的玻璃、4楼的都炸了。
有人你们刚看啥呀？快走，往出走。下午吃饭，到下午开人说，广利菜市场着起浓浓大火。看看这家着太焦了，怎么着的这是？ 往出走，往出走。
The January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol seemed like it would immediately change the course of history. But inside the Capitol building, reminders of the violence that occurred are increasingly hard to find. Lawmakers in both parties rarely mention the attack, and many Republicans try to downplay it, echoing President-elect Donald Trump's claims that the carnage of the day is overblown. For some of the law enforcement officers who worked on January 6, the memories of what they endured remain. Congress passed a law in March of 2022 to require an honorific plaque listing the names of all of the officers who responded to the violence on that day. The architect of the Capitol was ordered to obtain the plaque within a year and permanently place it on the Capitol's western front, where the worst of the fighting took place. But almost 3 years later, there is no plaque. And it's unclear why, or who is responsible for it. Democratic Senate Leader Chuck Schumer and then Republican Senate Leader Mitch McConnell signed off on the plaque, according to a Senate leadership aide familiar with the process. House Democratic Leader Hakeem Jeffries has also been supportive. But a spokesman for House Speaker Mike Johnson did not respond to requests for comment.
A couple people held me down while one person reached underneath the visor on my helmet and tried to gouge out my eye with his thumb. I can still hear the screaming in the video from my body-worn camera when he's doing it. The memorial plaque for the officers who fought to defend democracy on January 6th, I think it's incredibly important, just not only for posterity, but for the other officers who, don't get the kind of attention I have. I've gotten more than my fair share of accolades, but I want them to feel like they've earned a place here.